Man Be Man is back.
Oh, okay, boys, do it again. Oh my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered. You know what I'm saying? It's true. You know what I'm saying? But oh, look at that, my God.
This is your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, That's True Inferno. And here we are with another Titanfall gameplay, or Titanfall 2 gameplay, rather. So, let's get on with this topic. I have nothing else to say. Wait, that's not true. The NBA playoffs. Everything's going according to as I predicted. In the conference finals, we got the #1 seeds going against the #2 seeds. So we talking the Golden State Warriors against the San Antonio Spurs, and the Boston Celtics against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everything status quo. Now here's where things gonna get tricky. The favorites of both of those series, Golden State and Cleveland. I don't have neither one advancing. So it's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the days to come. Now, let's get on with today's topic. And today's topic is a topic that I've been meaning to do for a number of months. We talking January. I crap you not. We are talking January. So you're probably wondering, what is this topic? Well, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're a part of the YouTube citizens or not, people got attitude. Like, they need to adjust their attitude. That's what this topic is about. Yes, attitude. So here's why I want to talk about this now. Because remember, a number of months back, I came out with a video where me and my boy Steve was at the auto show, and we were looking at the vehicles there, and we gave our final thoughts on it. Well, there's some behind the scenes stuff that happened prior to that recording that I wanted to talk about. And I've been meaning to talk about for a number of months, but I never got the chance to because other topics came up. News came up and things of that nature. So, but with all that out the way, here it is. Now, let me give you the backstory regarding the auto show this year. This past auto show event. I was actually working there. If you follow me on Instagram, I took a couple of pictures. I, recorded some video of me at the auto show. I met Abraham Lincoln and Batman was up there. And I think I saw like 2 pimps up there. It was crazy. But that's beside the point. On the first day, rather. But that's beside the point. I was working at the auto show. So basically what I was doing there, the company that I was under at the time had us selling water there. Yeah, that's all we were doing. We were just selling water. And here's what happened. First day there. This somewhat fat, disgusting, dirty coon, yes, you heard me right, walked up to my booth, and he had a slice of pizza, some fries, and I think he'd have had chicken strips, ring dings, or something like that. I'm not sure. He may not have anything chicken related, but I remember he had the pizza and the fries. Now here's how my booth is set up. Obviously, I have inside the booth is like a cooler, so that's where all the water is, and that's where all the ice is. Now, the ice will occasionally melt and turn into water, meaning I would have to get more ice or request to get more ice or whatever. So I would have some towels. So I have some towels to wipe off the water bottles to hand to people. And, we were obviously charging people for water or whatever. So this dude came up with his plate of food. He wanted the water. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he used one of my towels to wipe his hands. Let me repeat that. He used one of my damn towels to wipe his hands. I'm looking at him like, you couldn't get a damn napkin? Like, what the fuck is that? And let me give y'all the info on the auto show real quick. And here's why this is so messed up. But this is the North American International Auto Show. This is the biggest auto show of the year. It may not necessarily be the best, but it's the biggest. So, I don't know of any other auto show bigger than that one. I could probably come up with a few better, but not bigger. So, this is like well-known worldwide. Companies from all over, automobile companies from all over are in this joint. So, whether they deal with making automobiles or making parts for automobiles, whatever, they're all there. So that's why this is the biggest auto show of the year. And they let this dude in here with food. Because now that I think about it, the only way you can get food in the auto show is if you go downstairs. There's like a little vendors or whatever. I know they had some gummy bears, they had some cinnamon something, but not a pizza and fries and chicken. That's all downstairs. We get more of that later. But this dude came to my booth, nasty as hell, and he's like, "Yo, let me use your towel." And then he just sitting there, like not sitting there. He just standing there, his plate on my booth, and he just eating while drinking water. And on my right, because of how big the auto show is, cops of all kinds was up there. All types of police officers, all type of cops was there. I don't know about the FBI. If they were, I couldn't tell. I didn't notice. But on my right was an actual cop. His back was turned towards me, so I could easily grab his gun out of his holster, turn off friendly fire if it was on, and shoot this dude. I don't know if the cop would have noticed me take the gun out of his holster, but I was really considering it. He was right there. His back was turned. He was deep in conversation with like 3 or 4 other people. None of them was cops. He was the only cop there. So I was very tempted. And then he went to another booth that my coworkers at, who was a female, and she was kind of cute. And I don't know what he was doing over there, but she mentioned him, and she was like, "Oh man, he was disgusting and nasty as hell," and blah blah blah. And then he came back to my booth. I was like, "You gonna be here tomorrow?" I'm like, "Nope." And I mean, I was there, but I wasn't there at a booth. I wasn't selling water. I was like one of the guys giving out ice and water to those that were at the booth selling the water. So yeah, there you go with that. But yeah, that's just gross as hell, dog. Like, come on, man, get some etiquette. Now, a week later, it's Friday. Now this is the day where me and my boy actually went up there to shoot that video. So here's what happened. As as you work at the auto show, I was able to create an opportunity where I could get in for free, aside from getting in just to work. So there was some extra wristbands that belonged to our department, and nobody was using them. So I'm like, "Hey, yo, you got the manager, then you got the boss, whatever." I'm like, "Hey, yo, manager, I'm about to grab 2 of these." And he was like, "You sure they don't need it?" I'm like, no. He like, "Okay." And they didn't. So I grabbed 2 of them. Me and my boy, we was up there, and I grabbed my other boy's parking badge, because he worked at that building. So he let me borrow his parking badge for one night, and we went up there. Now keep in mind, his parking badge, and this is why I'm telling the story, had his name and his face on it. And I gave it to him, because otherwise we had to pay $10 to park at this spot. I showed him his badge. "Oh, okay, cool. Have a nice day." "Thank you." Good attitude. Great attitude. So we get in the building. We put our wristbands on. Now, before we went to the actual auto show, remember I mentioned the basement. We went down there first because that's where all the custom vehicles are. So, you got the little graffitis and the tripped out joints. They were all downstairs. Not necessarily a part of the auto show, but because the auto show is there, why not, obviously. We went down there first. Now, the only way you could go down there is if you bought a ticket to the auto show. And we went down there, wristbands on. This one black dude who basically a ticket taker, but yeah, he want to act like security type or something. "Yo, where your stamps at?" Because you can also get down there by a stamp. And we was like, "We got our wristbands." And he was like, "Oh, then where y'all shirts at? Y'all here to work?" Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he was like tripping hard on us, dude. Talk about something, just because we have a wristband don't mean nothing. We need a stamp or we need a ticket, whatever. And it's like, that's so stupid because we got a wristband. So we was like, okay, whatever. So we went back upstairs. Now this time we went in the auto show. Wristbands, good to go. Security there, didn't say nothing. And here's what we did. We walked in the auto show. Didn't pay for nothing. Took 2 or 3 steps in. Turned right back around. Walked out. And in the process of walking out the auto show, we got our hand stamped. Went straight back downstairs. And we walked by that same guy again. Now, I didn't notice him because another lady was checking my hand stamp. So, but apparently he said something to my boy Steve. He was like, "Oh, so what happened this time?" And my boy Steve just looked at him like this. And just kept on walking. I never noticed any of that. And then he told me, I bust out rolling. Oh man, that was so funny. No, he didn't like, and that's the stupid answer. I'm like, you ain't shit. So why the fuck you trying to give us a hard time because we have a wristband on? I mean, if you have a wristband on, you're gonna go in anyway. So why you trying to give us a hard time? And we was gonna get in for free anyway. It's so stupid. It's not like your bonus is on the line or your paycheck is on the line. You ain't shit. You ain't authority. You're just a guy, really a ticket taker. That's it. So it was just ridiculous. Like, he tried to act all high and mighty, another coon, because he think he has some power, but he ain't shit. He's nobody. But it gets, I ain't gonna say it get worse than that, because that's the worst. No, the disgusting one was the worst one, because that was gross as hell. But this one's up there too. Now, the third example of how people got bad attitude is this. My boy works for a company that deals with automobiles. I ain't gonna say which one, but that company was at the auto show. So we was up there. Remember when we took that break and we were just chilling, drinking? I think we had Diet Coke or whatever. We was at that spot. That spot because that was his company spot. So we was over there. There's this tall black chick, another black person, and she was kind of cute. I'll admit that. And apparently, if you're an employee, you can get back there to that lounge area and kick it for a few minutes or whatever. Have a drink or whatever. And even though the auto show closed at 9, we got there at that exact spot at 8:30. Not 8:55, not 8:50, not 8:45, 8:30. And she was having this attitude like she didn't want to let us back there. But another dude there who just so happened to be Caucasian, he's like, oh yeah, what building, what department, not department, what location you work at? My boy told him where. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, I know about that one. Yeah, come on in. And we went back there, but old girl was like having an attitude a little bit. Like, she tried to hide it, but we knew she had an attitude. We even talked about it. Not in the video, but we talked about, like, what the fuck your problem? He works for the company. We just gonna chill, drink some pop. That's it. I don't know if they serve food, but we wasn't gonna ask for no damn food. But yeah, it was ridiculous. Like, all these people with these attitudes, and these people, not just them, but a lot of people in general need to adjust their damn attitudes. So yeah, man, the game is over, and I did my thing in this one, man. Y'all know who this is. This is the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all. Now, see y'all next time. Yeah.